Did you know that TikTok just passed Google as the most visited website in the world? If that doesn't show you that TikTok is here to stay, I honestly don't know what will. The best part though is that it's not too late for you to start creating TikToks to grow your business. Over the past 2.5 years, I have personally gained hundreds of thousands of followers, tens of millions of views, and multiple six figures, all from TikTok. And in this video, I'm going to share with you my repeatable process for how you can structure your TikTok videos so that it's easy, it's manageable, and most importantly, it's predictable growth. And make sure you stick around until the very end of this video because I'm going to share with you my secret trick to get thousands of extra shares on your videos.
Take action now.
Let's face it, the attention span on TikTok is absolutely terrible. And it's kind of engineered to be that way. There's an endless selection of videos that you can access easily by swiping up or down. So the first few seconds of your video are so crucial for the success of that video. This is called the hook, and it's the most important aspect of stopping that scroll so that they can continue to watch your video. It's arguably the most important aspect of a successful video on TikTok. So I want to give you some examples of hooks that you can use in your videos. 3 hacks that you've never heard before about your topic. 3 ways to do blank. You could even make a bold claim like, this strategy will make you go viral on TikTok every time. I was today years old when I found out about blank. Here's a real example of how I used that last hook in a recent video that did exceptionally well. I was today years old when I found out you could create a link tree alternative in Canva. Ideally, you want to try and keep your hook 3 seconds or less and then get right into this good stuff. With the attention span being so short, there's no room for any fluff content or for you to introduce yourself. To be a little blunt, they don't care about you or your products or your services. The viewer cares about what benefits that you can offer them. They want something that they can immediately benefit from. So give it to them. That brings me to the next structure within the video, the meat. After you've hooked your audience in, you want to immediately deliver on the value that you promised them with your opening hook. This is going to cause them to continue to watch. You can easily do this by bullet pointing your information or by showing B-roll that explains what you're talking about as you're breaking it down. But I highly suggest that you use pattern interrupts or cuts or inserts or text on screen or animations to constantly keep the brain from getting bored. As soon as you make your viewer bored, they're gonna swipe up because it's that easy to move on to the next piece of content. You have to constantly be holding their attention with value. I personally shoot and edit all of my videos in a bullet pointed fashion so that I can easily communicate one line at a time. Now that you've hooked your audience in and you've delivered on the value promised to them with that opening hook, it's time to tell your audience what you want them to do next. This is your opportunity for a closing call to action. Now, you want to have one clear call to action rather than a million options, because if you give them too many things to do, they're less likely to do the one thing that matters most to you. Or they go into a state of paralysis analysis and they're actually likely to not do any of the things that you told them to do. So give them one clear call to action. Or if you're really sneaky, you can do what's called the looping strategy on TikTok. What this essentially does is the last words and phrases that you say in that video directly form a perfect sentence with the opening line of your video. This creates a perfect loop and increases the rewatch rate of your video, forcing them to continually watch it. A quick example of this would be if you open up your video by saying, 3 things you didn't know about Canva. You could end your video by saying something like, watch this again because these are... You see how that makes a perfect loop? This is a powerful and very effective strategy that will help your videos get more views. Okay, are you ready for my secret hack to get more shares on your TikTok videos? At the end of just about every video I do, my one clear call to action is share this video with yourself so you can take action on it later. This is a strategy that works in a couple different ways. First, I get tons of comments that say, I didn't know that I could share a video with myself. Well, you sure can. You can send it to yourself via text message or social media message, email it to yourself. There's tons of different ways that you can share and send a video to yourself. And it works because I essentially turned one view into two because I gave them a reason to come back to that video. And three, I know that TikTok weighs that share button higher than just the like or a comment on it. Now that you know how to structure every single one of your videos to get the maximum amount of potential, you're gonna wanna know how to find trending topics in your industry on TikTok. Now, in this next video here, I'm gonna break down my exact strategies for how you can find trending topics. I'll see you in that video.